Happy Sunday. Welcome back to Goddess Theory SN with your host, me, Sally Nightmare. And so today is Tarot Sundays, and the card that we pulled first thing this morning, I'm still in my pajamas, so witchy AF pajamas, got my star pants, and my Wheel of the Year t-shirt. It's keeping it real, keeping it raw. But I pulled the card, the Fool, in reversed. And so that's when the card's upside down. What I want to do is put it upright just so that way you can see the image on the card where it has Jack walking through like the forest here. And if you are a movie junkie, or if you are a fan of this movie like I am, you know that during this scene, Jack is walking through the forest, and this is when he stumbles upon all the different holiday trees, thus leading him to Christmas Town. And sorry, I'm kind of adjusting the computer screen a little bit as the light is coming in through my window. I feel like it was making it really blinding and hard to see. So this is a very unedited, like raw video footage. But again, let's see if you guys can see it upright. And so, like I said, that's him walking through. But what we did is we pulled it up basically upside down, so in reverse. And so, traditionally in tarot, what the Fool represents is somebody's journey. So typically, like if I'm reading the cards for myself, or if you're reading the cards for someone else, that person is quote unquote the Fool, because the tarot walks you through the Fool's journey. Now, obviously, these are not traditional, tarot cards, but they have the same meaning, same concepts, different imagery. So kind of keep that in mind, depending on where you're at with your tarot journey as well. And so for all purposes of these videos and practicing my tarot with this deck, I do read the cards upright and in reverse, so how they're pulled. Some people do choose not to read in reverse, even if it is a deck that is meant or has like the guidebook like I do with those meanings. So for this card in reversed, if you're taking a look at the actual card, obviously nobody wants to be upside down. And that's kind of how I look at this card, is like, oh, okay, he's upside down. So what can that mean? And then again, knowing this video, I know what happens after he stumbles upon Christmas Town. And so this card can represent, you being on a new journey or a new path in life, no matter if that's a work career change, a relationship path, a personal growth path, or what have you, because everybody's journey is their own. And so what this card in reverse represents is whatever journey that you're on, that you may be kind of hitting some roadblocks. And what these roadblocks means is that maybe there was a hiccup or a mistake along that path, and you just need to kind of redirect yourself basically into the right area of where to go. This could mean that, you thought you were going in the right direction, you're where you're supposed to be, but maybe you're bored, and you feel like you're not fulfilled enough. So you found something new, super exciting, basically overindulged yourself in it, and it backfired. And so now you are kind of back to square one, like, what the crap? But the overall theme is that you get to that breaking point, and wherever you were at, if you're meant to be there, sparks a interest. It opens back up that spark, that love, that drive that you had there, whether again it's staying where you're at or moving forward to a new situation. And like I said, this card can kind of be open-ended, kind of depending on what situation it's relating to. Now, when I pulled this card, this was just for more so like educational purposes. I did not ask a direct question. So that is why I'm just kind of going over generalized theme of this card. And so, like, if you've ever seen the movie, obviously, you know, Christmas backfires. He gets fired out of the sky. But when he returns to Halloween Town, he's super excited and ready to scare over the next year to prepare for the next Halloween. So that kind of depressed, you spike up, you crash, you come back up, you know, you're where you're supposed to be. And that's kind of the gist of the bare minimum educational purposes of the Fool in reversed. And I thought that was pretty cool. The imagery on this card is really, really good for the purposes of explaining this card. Because when you look at some of the cards in this deck, there is only like bottles or something, or candles. So there's not an actual like scene going on. And so that's kind of what can happen in some tarot decks is you have your major cards that have your beautiful scenes, easy to relate, and then you have your minor cards that may not necessarily have a full scene. And again, that kind of depends on what deck you're using, and I think I explained it in another video as well, where I do look at, even with like the candle cards and things like that, I'll look at the imagery on the cards and stuff as well. So I am pretty good at trying to do all of that, and I encourage y'all to do as well, just because tarot is super fun. But that is it for today's Tarot Sundays video. Very short, sweet, and simple. What I'll do is I will put the video of the recorded card pulling after this. So that way, if you want to watch it, you can. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. But so that way you can see where it is that live pull. Hopefully everything works out and I am able to start getting out these videos to y'all more frequently. But in the meantime, enjoy your Sunday. I hope that this video was somewhat educational or opened your eyes to something. And I look forward to our next Tarot Sundays. Bye, guys.